YouTube has continued to attack alternative media by demonetizing most of our videos. If you'd like to support the channel, please visit our Amazon store or our Patreon page. Links below. Hey, what's going on, everyone? My name is Matt Jarbo. This is 3 Buck Theater, and oh my god, listen. Please, Disney, finish buying 20th Century Fox so you can get Ridley Scott the hell away from the Alien franchise. Actually, wait, hold on, second thought. Somebody else come in and buy 20th Century Fox to get Ridley Scott away from the Alien franchise while still retaining an R rating. Because if it goes to Disney, they're going to homogenize every single franchise and make it PG-13. So no more R-rated Deadpool, no more R-rated Alien movies. Those days will be over because it will cut into Disney's bottom line. Now, that being said, Disney would be quite good because they'd be able to funnel a lot of money, good creative talents into this kind of stuff and make better movies, but at the sake of artistic creation. And yeah. Now, granted, me saying that kind of seems a little bit hypocritical given the whole point of me ranting about this story, but Ridley Scott has got to, no, he's got to be done. He's got to be done. Here's why. So in an interview with Entertainment Weekly, he was asked about the future of the Alien franchise after the colossal failure that was Alien Covenant this past May. I mean, look, I'll show you how, I'll tell you how bad it was. Black Friday rolled around. Alien Covenant was like $7, $8 on Blu-ray, which is a very fair price. I chose not to buy it. I just said, no, I'm not going to add it to my collection. I just don't want it. I didn't care for it. So did so many other people. The movie is utterly, ultimately forgettable outside of the bad taste it leaves in the Alien fans' mouths. That's about it. All right. In an interview with Entertainment Weekly talking about the future of the franchise, because apparently he still thinks there is one, he talked about how he wanted to replace the aliens in an Alien movie and focus more on artificial intelligence. I wish I was making this up. He says here, people say you need more Alien, you need more face pulling, need more chest bursting. So I put a lot of that in Covenant and it fit nicely. But I think if you go again, you need to start finding another solution that's more interesting. I think AI is becoming much more dangerous and therefore more interesting. Cool, man. Cool. If you want to focus on telling stories about AIs having conversations on Facebook and them creating a language and not knowing what it means, which is another thing he brought up in the interview, by all means, tell a story like that. Just stay the hell away from the Alien franchise. I create something new. The reason why people want chest bursting and all of that stuff in the Alien movies is because it is visceral. It is frightening. It harkens back to when many of us were children watching these movies for the first time, being suckered into not only your world, but ultimately James Cameron's rendition of it, and then wanting more of that, wanting more of the line of in space, no one can hear you scream. That's what people wanted, Ridley. Instead, what we got with Prometheus was an interesting look at our own humanity, and I do feel a lot of that has to do with the fact that you are of advanced years, and that's not a knock. Everyone gets old, and everyone dies, but Ridley Scott, man, you started toying with the concept of life and death and what is our own mortality, where we go when we die, which are cool themes, but you put it in the wrong franchise. Here's the thing. Yes, you put in the chest bursting and the face pulling and all of those things in Covenant, and you say they fit nicely. Maybe in the context of those scenes they did. But I can't sit there and name any of the characters outside of Tennessee and I think Brooks, who was the main lady. Catherine Watterson's character. I think that was her name. But Danny McBride's Tennessee, I remember. I remember Damien Bashir was in the movie. I remember James Franco had a brief cameo appearance in the movie, but I can't tell you these characters' names, right? You can't because they're not memorable. You brought in more people to Covenant as just cannon fodder, which I'm not entirely against, but at the same time, we had very little reason to care about these characters as a whole, even the ones that we spent more time with. And a big part of that had to do with a lot of the stuff that felt like it was cut out. The short film with leading in between Prometheus and Alien Covenant that popped up online, that should have been in the movie. The Last Supper 3-minute sequence that ended up as a kind of a prequel little video that popped up before the movie. That should have been in the movie. It helps solidify the Covenant's intent, the character's intent. It gave us something there with lurking into. In the context of the story, it would have been better. It would have been better because we would have cared when they died. No one cared when these characters died. No one cared when David and Walter almost bumped pelvises. When two AI robots were getting real close to getting into some weird avant-garde French porn stuff. No one cared about any of that. They wanted the chest bursting and the face pulling, but they also wanted interesting characters to go along with those events. There's a reason why Ellen Ripley was in 4 movies. She was, even at the end with Resurrection, still a compelling character, even as a clone. And you failed to bring us that stuff. And that's one of the reasons why I just can't do this. Ridley has got to go. Fox, Stacey Snider, CEO of Fox, step up, knock him down. Tell him no, give it to Blomkamp. Although Blomkamp's probably going to move on to do something bigger and better and bolder with his short films. And you're going to miss the hype from that. So that's where we are right now. Ridley Scott, no. It's time for you to work on other things. If you want to tell this AI story, tell the AI story. But just keep it the hell out of aliens. Anyway, what do you guys think about this? Let me know in the comments below. My name is, of course, Matt Jarbo. This has been $3 Theater. I'll talk to you guys later. Have yourself a great day, and peace out.